No.
Ronald, you said after Monday night's game that you would speak to Ross Barkley. What's been said and how's he reacted?
No, if you play a match and you analyze the match, and of course there was a reason to change Ross in half time because he did not play well. He did not. He lost many balls, and players from that quality can't lose that kind of balls. And but we analyze always the game, and then you have individual talks. And of course, I had an individual talk with Ross, and that he needs to improve. And but okay, we will see the weekend.
What did you put that down to? Just wondering whether maybe it's a reaction to being left out of the international squad when you put on top of the fact that he didn't play any game time over at the Euros as well.
Yeah, but okay, that's in my opinion that's the past. What count now is what happened now, and I mention always that you get game times in the national team because you play on your good level in your club, and that's deserved game time in the national team. But that was one game. What happened last Monday, and I spoke to him, and he understand because we showed the clips, and then is no escape.
From your point of view, is it a case with Ross in that situation then? Is he trying too hard? Does he need to relax more? Does that come into it?
I think it's more the way how he used to play, and because the player by himself is strong enough even to work harder to do better pressing, but that's not for us particular because it's also for some other players in front. And but you look to his qualities, and he needs to be the key player between defenders and strikers. He's that position on the midfield to create, but also in the defensively to be part of the team. And in all the aspects, he can improve. He needs to improve, but he's still a young player. That's no question.
Is he happy in his own mind with what position he's meant to play as well, or what his best position is? Because he has been played in the past out wide. He's played in a deeper role, and at the moment he's being utilised as.
It's always possible to discuss with his position. I spoke to him in the pre-season, and we agree. That's the best position, in my opinion, is on the midfield. And of course, these kind of good players can be playing wide. But if we play with three strikers, then I prefer three strikers, really strikers in front.
When you say midfield, you still as a number 10? Or
midfield, one of the 10 position, or even one of the two holding midfield positions.
Moving on, looking at an achievement and someone who's further on in his career, Gareth Barry, and about to make, if selected, his 600th Premier League appearance.
He will be selected.
He will be
selected.
What impression has he made on you? I think that possibly says everything as well.
Okay, it's amazing. I think it's the third player after Giggs and Frank Lampard, 600 games. It's amazing, and I think it's 19 seasons in a row. That's fantastic. But still, he is an important player for us, and because he's a clever player, and clever players, still on his age, with all the respect, can be important for the team. But okay, you have to minimize a little bit the training's intensity in the whole week to keep the player fit to play, and I'm happy, very happy that he still is part of the Everton team.
So So what thought has been given to extending his contract beyond this season?
We will speak about that, not today, not next week, but of course, if he's still that player, what we need, then okay, we will start talking about next season. But
this season you conceded just 2 in 5. At the same point last season, Everton had conceded 7, and you look at the last 5 Premier League games of last season, Everton conceded 11 in that time. What are you doing differently?
I don't know, because I don't know what they did last year. I can't compare.
You've had to come in and assess what needs to be done to.
Now, first of all, and I mentioned that several times, that we need to improve, and the intensity in training is higher than it was. Because I still believe that how you train, how you play. And of course we put attention to the set plays, because they conceded too much goals out of set plays defensively. And still I believe in you build a house, you start down and you don't start up. And more responsibility to the strikers, to the midfield players, to help and to support the defenders. And defending starts in front and don't start at the back. And it's a whole team performance. And I think with the signings defensively, what we made with Ashley, also the energy of Ghana on the midfield is a big help for the team.
Farhad Mashir's been quoted as saying how pleased he is with the start of the season, and you spoke about the aims and aiming for Europe. Specifically, are you thinking that top 4 is possible?
No, but why after the win last Monday I need to change from fight for European football and now we need to fight for Champions League? I don't know. I think that's not realistic. I think it's a big ambition what we have, and what I mentioned in the press, that I think really that we can fight for Europe, but we need to continue. And this Saturday is the next one, and we need to prepare for that.
Is this game, Ronald, against Middlesbrough, against a promoted side? You've started so well. Is it one of those that's a bit dangerous for your team, perhaps, that the fans will expect you to win it?
No, it can be dangerous if the player is not preparing the game or is sloppy in the start of the game. Then it can be dangerous. But we know we need to play our level to win the game. And Middlesbrough is also starting very positively the season, and it's a well-organized team with some good individual players, qualities, strong, physically strong, and it's a new one, and we have to put the best what we can put on the pitch.
Romelu Lukaku back in the goals. How much of a boost is that when your frontline striker finds the net again?
Yeah, it's always a boost, because okay, we know about strikers. They live from scoring, and of course, maybe they will mention if the team is winning, then I'm happy. And Lukaku is always a scoring player, but we need to support the boy to give him the chances to score. And I think the offensive side of the team last Monday was great already in a few moments in the first half, but much better in the second half. And then one of his qualities is to score the goals, because he's one of the best.
Has it surprised you at all, Ronald, how quickly the squad has taken to the new instructions, the new way of playing that you're asking them to do?
No, okay. We spoke about the fitness of the players. I think we are improving the way how we like to press, the way how we like to be compact when we don't have the ball. That's good. The boys are working very hard to get the best out themselves, but also about the whole team together. And it really is very good understanding. But everybody's happy, but it's football. Keep working and to keep the momentum, and that's very important at the moment.
Ronald, going back to Romelu Lukaku for the moment, he's struggled in past seasons to keep up this sort of form, to be consistent with it as well. Is that going to be one of your biggest challenges here at Everton, to get him playing at that level consistently?
Yeah, but that means for all the players, for the team performance. Don't make an 8 and the next week a 4. Keep the regular performance, and of course it's football. One day you play better in ball position than you will do the next day, but we need really to be regular in our performances as a team, and that also for strikers. But that's not so easy, because still we're talking about, if we talk about Lukaku, he's 23 years old, and he did not have really that pre-season what you need on 100% fitness, and he is now, he is 100% in that aspect.
You've talked today about the promising start that Everton have made to the season. What are still the key areas, in your opinion, where the club really does need to improve still?
We need to improve in different aspects in the team, around the team, the building. It's a lot of work to do, inside, outside, but okay, the start is good, and that's good. But okay, everybody knows. I know. I have the experience that it's always difficult to keep the momentum, because every game is a fight, and it's not about the name of the opponent. You can win against everybody, you can lose against everybody, and the Premier League is unpredictable, and you need to prepare yourself every match to be at the best level. And of course we play home, we have a good start of the season, we like to continue, but it's not so easy.
Aitor Karanka said in his press conference today that you're the type of manager that he wants to learn from. What have you made of his start in the Premier League with Middlesbrough, and the way that they seem to be sticking to their principles?
No, I think what I mentioned before about the team, it's well organized. I think they have a good start in the season, and it's a manager who had a lot of experience. He was the assistant coach of some of the best managers in Europe, and he was a defender. I think that's maybe the same what we have together. That defenders may be a little bit different than strikers as managers, and because normally defenders are a little bit more worried about the whole team organization than strikers can be, and maybe that's the reason why he has a good start in the season.
Might we see Enner Valencia for his debut on Saturday? Are there any fresh injuries in the squad as well?
Yes, that's possible. Of course, Enner was not involved in the squad for last Monday, because he arrived late, and he played twice, 90 minutes for Ecuador, and it's okay. Normally he will be part of the squad for this Saturday, and no other injuries. The same number of players available for the weekend.
Does that mean that Gibson and Cleverley are still missing then?
Cleverley is not. He was already available, but he fell out of the 18 last Monday. But Gibson is out, McCarthy is out, and the long-term injuries.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Switch off cameras, please.